Hello and welcome guys to my channel Data Decode with Priya. Today we will discuss about basics of Microsoft Excel part 2, and in part 1 we have already discussed about the different types of toolbars which are present in Microsoft Excel. So let's discuss this topic.
We will discuss about navigation and selections. So what is navigation? Navigation means moving around within your Excel worksheet or workbook efficiently. So there are multiple ways which you can achieve navigation in Excel. There are arrow keys, move one cell up, down, left or right. So this you can achieve. So basically if you are at this cell, you can move one cell up, one cell down using the arrow keys. Now, control plus arrow keys jump to the edge of data, end of a row or column. So if you want to jump to the end of the row, then you can click on Alt plus the arrow keys and home. So it moves to the first cell of in the row. So it moves to the first cell in the row. If you click on home, it moves to the first cell in the row, and then control plus home, it takes you to the first cell which is A1, and control plus N jumps to the last used cell on the worksheet. So whatever cell you use in the worksheet, it will go to that cell. Page up plus page down. So all these options makes the cell work very slowly, but if you click on page up and page down, it scrolls one screen up or down, and then Alt plus page up plus page down moves one screen left or right. So the next slide is using the mouse. So what you can do, how you can navigate using the mouse, you can click a cell to select it. So you can directly go to a cell and click on it and it will get selected. Now use the scroll bars right and bottom to move across the large worksheets. So you can use the scroll bars to move up and down. Use the worksheet tabs at the bottom to switch between the sheets. So if you have multiple sheets available in your Microsoft Excel, you can click on the sheet whichever you want to open, and then it will get open. And name box navigation. The name box navigation is this one. So here, if you want to select any other cell, for example E5, then you have to just click on E5 and press enter, and it will go to the cell E5. That's it. And then selecting with the mouse. So this is the selection. Earlier we saw how you can navigate from one cell to another. Now this is the selection option. Click, select one cell. And if you click and drag, then it will select multiple adjacent cells. So if you want to select all this data, you can click and drag your mouse so that it will get selected. And then double click, select, auto select data, region, example, continuous filled cells. So if you click here, it will automatically select all the data. With this, you can use the selection option. Selecting with the keyboard. So you can use shift plus arrow keys, extended selection by one cell at a time. Control plus shift plus arrow keys select entire data regions very quickly. And if you want to select the entire data, you can click on Control A. It will select the entire data, whatever is present in your worksheet. And Shift plus space, select the entire row. Control plus space, select an entire column. Selecting non-adjacent cells. So if you want to select, for example, you have to select February's data, and then you have to select November's data, then you can click on February or A3, and then click on Control, and then select on November. So by this method, it will select both the cells data. Now editing a cell in a work.
So when you edit the cell, double click the cell you want to edit. The cursor will appear inside the cell. You can now add, delete or modify the text or number. So whenever we click here, if we double click on the cell, you can now edit the cell as the cursor appears here for editing, deleting Now using the formula bar, click on the cell you want to edit. The content appears in the formula bar just above the worksheet. Click in the formula bar, make your edits and press enter. So if you want to edit something, you can click on any of the cell, and then the contents of the cell will be appearing here in the formula bar. Now you can here edit whatever you want. And if you click on enter, it will get saved. If you click on escape, the content will not be saved. Replacing the entire content, select the cell and just start typing. Whatever you type replaces the existing content automatically. So if you select on any of the cell, whatever you type, start typing will automatically replace the existing content of the cell. So this is all about editing and navigation and selection in Microsoft Excel. For more basics and for more content, please like, follow, and subscribe. Data Decode with Priya. If you really like the video, please let me know. And if there is anything which I can improve in my video, please comment down. Thank you so much.